Well, hello everyone. It is me, as usual. Hello to everyone in the chat. Oh, Northwesterner just joined. Hello. Hello to everyone in the chat. So what am I going to be doing today? Well, oh, hang on. Is that a bit of... there we go. Okay, so welcome to series or season, depending on where you are, 3 of Tane with TWA. This is episode 1 of series 3. And if it sounds like I'm tired, it's because I am. I only woke up like 20 minutes ago. So, well, 20 to 30 minutes ago. Somewhere around there. But I'm fine. Don't worry. It's very lonely here. Zane, you should check your DMs on Hangouts. Okay, so I'm just getting trains started up now because I wanted to mess around with the stream and make sure everyone was coming before I opened trains. Right, let's turn that on. Where's the share screen? There it is. So you should be able to see it pop up in a minute. There it is. If I wake up a little bit more and then stream, I've done that before and nobody's come to the stream. So, you know, I've had a look at all the analytics on the channel, and anywhere from around 5-6 hours ago to now is when people are most active on my channel. So, you know, might as well do it now instead of once everyone is asleep. Well, everyone is asleep for those in America. Okay. It is nearly 11:30 in the morning. And yes, for anyone wondering why I woke up that late, it's because I didn't get to sleep last night, barely. So I was up last night doing train stuff, so because I couldn't get to sleep. So I've been working hard on content for TWA trains, which I should at least put in the chat because that would be a lot easier. Let's see, I need to select an admin because not many of our admin team is here. Super Tank Engine Y, can you stop being negative in the chat, please? Northwestern, where are you? Add moderator. There you go. Okay. Now we have 2 moderators in the chat, so that should be okay. Right. Let's read some more comments before I go on to continuing with this. I can't wait to see part 3 of your Thomas and the Magic Railway, which you can still take your time. Yeah, I've not started production back up on the film just because it's taking up way too much storage on my laptop, because I would have more storage for it if I wasn't working on Solo Stories of Chaos at the same time. So once Series 7 is finished, I'll do another part of it try and do another part of it this year, maybe. But Series A, I definitely want to finish this year. And then we'll go from there. I started my own Magic Rail. I always struggle to say that. Railroad, there we go. Remake recently. Ah, that sounds interesting. There's a lot of people doing them, actually. Ben, yes, same, that is me. Yes, it is now a whale road. That makes so much more sense, and it sounds better as well. Ben, wait, are you saying like Ben, stop, or are you talking to? Ah, God, are you talking to someone? Someone block him, please. Ah, yes. Okay, Super Tank Engine Wise is your final warning. I will check them out later after the stream. I understand because you guys are used to saying railway. Yes, it's that's why I renamed my film to Thomas and the Magic Railway, just because not only did it sound better, no offense any Americans or Canadians in the chat or wherever else they say that, but it also made it easy for me during production to say right, I'm working on part 3 of Thomas and the Magic Railway, to be able to say it quicker. Let's see, let's see. Thomas and the Magic Railway sounds off. I'm just so used to, I'm going to call it Whale from now on, honestly. And then again, it was easier for me to just change over because it's just how it worked. But yeah, I think Britt called it Thomas and the Magic Rail. Yeah, because of Shining Time Station, all that was introduced, and they're like, we want to reach more out to our American audiences with this, which, it's nearly 21 years old, that film, so I think we can forgive it. Ben can't speak in other stories. No, I just don't speak American. Yeah, I don't know, because it's like, because Shining Time Station was never in the UK, so especially me when I saw the film, I was interested in Shining Time Station, but not as much as I probably would have been if it was in the view from America, being used to it from the telly. So, that's the thing with it. I might do some races in a bit. I'm going to spend the next half an hour doing some editing, and then I'll do some races because I really want to connect the track up to the harbour from the goods yard. So today, which I haven't showed that. Everyone remembers Norland from Series 1, right? Well, Series 1 or 2. If you remember Norland, let me know. Where is it? There we go. This is the old Norland here in its 2000 baseboard entirety. It looks a lot different from that photo, but I've kept that around just to show what it used to look like. But I'm not going to go on that anymore because now we have the NHR, which is basically Norland 2.0. Well, Norland still exists, but NHR is Norland Heritage Railway. So the railway on here, which was originally called the SWR, the South Warwick Railway, has been turned into the North, the Warwick, what's it called? The Norland Heritage Railway. I still need to change it from the SWR or SWHR in the description, but basically, this is what I got up to working on yesterday. If you're on the, sorry, if you're on the TWA Trains website, if you're on the TWA Trains website, you would have seen some photos of this. This is the bit that I got up to yesterday before giving up. When train stops lagging, there we go. So we'll take you on a bit of a tour. So this is where we started off. We started off with the original Norland all the way down here on my very first baseboard with a custom-made route on it ever. In Greenview Grove, it's still mostly the original design. With a few things changed. Obviously, the station track plan has gone from 1 track to 2 tracks in sections. This station is doubly long, so I do like it, but I also might swap it out at some point. Maybe, I don't know, because it's just so iconic of a station. I added a signal box. The goods yard is slightly bigger. The coaches will be going over here, goods trains over here. Passenger trains come around here, and then go through this tunnel round here, which is the original tunnel. I tried swapping it out with an actual proper tunnel, but that didn't work. It just kept collapsing in on itself, which I know sounds weird for something in trains, but every time I'd go back into the file after saving it, it'd be broken. So we went with the original. This is a new update. Colonel Valley Station has gone from this single platform here to these 3 platforms being added. So now it is a bit longer, because now in this era that I'm setting everything in, this station has grown a bit more from its original early 19th century building thing. There is a road here now that runs round this corner, through this valley, and into where the town should be, but we're not building that because you don't really see it from the track. I'm only building what you'd see from the track with this, just to avoid it lagging out more. Then we got this section here. Go around here. Everyone knows Sean Connery, hopefully. So I named this ravine after him. Well, ravine / the suspension bridge that crosses it. So this is Connery Suspension Bridge. As a bit of a tribute. Then we now go into the gridded territory, because I've not added much in terms of texturing. Originally, Titfield Station looked a lot different to this. A lot more different to this, sorry. But I went for an 8 platform thing instead of a 6 platform thing. It looks a lot better and kind of looks a bit more modern, which is what I'm trying to aim here, because of basically there's an electrified line here which is run by the main railway company on this island, Norland Rail. Yes, I know British Rail, but Norland Rail. Then we have these 3 tracks here. Platform 6, 7, and 8 belong to the line we just came down, and 3, 4, and 5 head off towards Brickview Heights that way, which I'll show, because their line doesn't go much further because it ends with a turntable so that the engines can run around the trains. Now, I've not finished this section here, but basically all goods trains pull off the main line here, head on down this tunnel, because there's no point in having goods trains run through a terminus station. So goods trains run underneath the parking lot, and they come up through here, well, under here. And I do like this transition, how the track comes up onto here, into the goods yard. Then the engine pulling the goods train pulls it up to where this white line is, then they uncouple and back into this siding, and the engine of this railway on this line will back on down to the goods train, couple up to it, and take it off down to the harbour, going that way. So that's how I've set it up. There's also this modern carriage storage area, which could also be used for maintenance if need be. There's also a few more sidings for goods wagons and coaches and everything, but I will be adding more sheds to this area. Not the same as this modern one. This is a relatively new installation by this time, but I'll be adding a few older looking sheds maybe to the side here so that there's more room for rolling stock. Right, before we continue, I'll check the chat because it's been a while since I did that. Let's see. Are you still talking about TWA? All right, so there's also this garage here where basically lorries can enter through that way. But then when they come out this side, they are in the goods yard. So that's how I kind of set it up as a bit of a nicer transition point instead of having a big gate here with security guards everywhere and everything. Over in the distance, you'll be able to see the roundhouse. I've not connected it up yet, but this is where the steam engines will. The steam engines that are allocated to this part of the island will be stored at, or well, allocated to. We'll take you down here. There's this yard here. These tracks lead into the locomotive works of Titfield here. And it's funny, I don't know how to explain it, and I'd really appreciate it if someone did know. Basically, these doors, you see them all open. If I back away, you'll watch them. You can see them all close in a minute. There you go. See, they close, but when I get closer, they're open. And I don't know how to change them to continuously closed or continuously open. And it just does that. And it's kind of annoying. It's kind of funny at the same time. Anyway, but the main line runs here. There's this kind of like a mini runaround loop where goods engines can wait while passenger trains go through. Also, it can be used as an overflow yard. Then we get to this area behind the works, and this is Titfield TMD, Traction Maintenance Depot, where diesel engines can be stored and have light maintenance on them at the same time, just to avoid clogging up the main locomotive works over here. So there's also a fueling depot here where they can fuel up and all that. And then the tracks run down on here and wrap around here till they cross over this really fancy bridge, which is actually 3 of the SI3D Neville's Bridge. And then they cross over into this station, which I'm not sure what to do here yet. I might take some suggestions for that. But I definitely will be putting a town here. But with this station, my plan is... Oh, what's that on the wall? Oh, it's a model kit by Markland. But basically, we have the station here. I'm thinking, and I want everyone's opinion, should there be like a mini kind of branch off of this line that runs off, you know, somewhere along, say here, and then off into the valley, like another valley over there? Or should this be like the remains of an old railway, or should this be a line that runs off that way instead and then goes off that way? Or should this even be a narrow gauge railway? Because I don't know. So yeah, this is where I'll get on to building. That is annoying having that sign there, because we've just got to ignore that when we're driving through here, because this is actually Crovan's Gate Station. But that's about as much as I have so far, except there's this bit down here, which Cameron built many, 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 many moons ago, as we shall say. And this is the harbour. Brickview Heights. It's very laggy because Cameron has put in quite a lot of detail, as you can see. The first option. Okay, so a branch line that runs off into the hills. All right, very well. I won't put in too much detail here. I'm just going to lightly chuck it together. That needs to be straightened out. Actually, should it curve out this way over the edge here, like around here and then off that way? Or should we have the sheds here and then have the branch line curve off that way? But option A is going that way, option B is going that way. Then we'll see what everyone says when the comments load up. Option A, okay. Option A is running this way. All right, that'll be a very tiny end there, but it is a branch line. And I'm thinking what kind of engine could run on here. And I do have some little, I think they're either GER or LNER engines, or LSWR actually. I don't know, I have some really nice small tank engines that could probably run here. LNER, they're B4s and L3s. I don't know, I have these really nice small tank engines that would be really suited. Now, I'm not talking about the Ginty here. I've got like 6 of them. I don't know, I do have some nice tank engines. Here they are, the LSWR G6. Those would be nice to run down this line here. I don't know, that is quite a really tight corner. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, because if I stretch it out any longer, maybe. I don't know. Does this look too tight? I don't know. I mean, I could move the station back a bit. That might give us some more room. But that's as far back as I'm moving the station, though, because I really wanted it to be very close to the water. So it looked like a welcoming thing when you were coming in from the bridge. Right, so if we move that just a little bit further back. There we go. That doesn't look as sharp now. I mean, it still does, but then again, it's only going to be run by 040, so it's a lot better than the sharp bend it was before. Now these would be nice sheds to have it. Maybe I can still fit the sheds in, actually. That would be nice if I could fit the sheds in. And they'll have one track coming off the main line here to go into the shed because, you know, what if we want a mainline engine to stop over for the night? And then that'll save him having to dawdle around on the branch line to get over there. There we go. It's a very sharp bend, but it should be fine. And with this one, there we go. This one will just have to have one truck in it because I want enough room for workmen to mess around with the engines that will be in here. I'd say a G6 and a Ginty could run this, actually thinking about it. Then it'd be kind of like a, you know what I mean. I'm not good at explaining that sort of thing. Right, let's correct that up a bit more. There we go, and that might just be problemo solved. Just gonna back up the track a bit more so that it's more in line with the station. There we go. We need some more room here, obviously, for office benches and things like that to go back here, so that there's room for some of the workers to sit down and draw up some plans or whatever. Right, now, I'm thinking about it. Should this branch line be a separate railway to the NHR, or should it join on? Because honestly, I would quite like the idea of it being still a separate railway, but it's kind of like a joint terminus thing, but I want to see what everyone thinks. If anyone is still in the chat, actually. I love how I essentially am making Ben do all of this. Well, if you have trains, you can download it if I ever do release it. A joint railway. So you mean like it's kind of like run by the NHR, but it's also its own company? So that actually would be interesting, thinking about it. But it's like one engine is provided, like we could say like engines are provided by the NHR, but the crew and everything is their own company. Yeah, okay, we'll go with the Ginty is owned by the NHR, and the G6 is owned by the society that runs this, and then the crew can, well, what's the way to say it again? The crew can, they can be their own company. Yeah. Have you done this all yourself? Yes, I have. This is actually going to be version 2.0 of a larger island I did that was 2,000 baseboards, but it slowly failed because of it was too laggy and Asset started deleting itself. So I'm condensing it down a bit, but I'm still making it what it originally was, basically. But I'm improving on it now that I have a bit more skills compared to when I first did that. I will be improving upon my work there. And we'll just bring that down to there. Make sure it lines up properly with the station. If it's too far away, that'll be close to the next track. Just going to bring it over a little bit more. There we go, that's better. I don't know what to think about the third track. I think I might get rid of the track in the middle. And then that'll make it so that I can move this track a bit further back now. To there. And then it's a bit more of a smoother connection onto the main line.
Hello.
Hello.
I have something to show the stream. And it's not the green salty, because I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that one. Made a new salty custom.
Yeah, hang on a second, just typing. Let's see, Fen server. Right. Let's save this while everything's lagging, just so I don't lose it.
Wait, are you at Tidmouth?
No.
Oh, I thought I saw a station
that.
Because I saw a station that looks like Tidmouth.
No, that's Croven's Gate.
Ah. Wait, I thought that was... Yeah, probably nothing. But yeah.
Right, there we go. Okay. Let's see what you've got, Zane.
I got more push-along wheels, and also blue salty. Blue salty's new. I really like this custom, actually. I like it as much as my green salty, because I've got red, blue, and green.
You have 3 of the salt.
Yes. So this is its British Rails Colors Railway Series TV series.
Well, technically those two could be the British Railways colours regardless, because I'm pretty sure his class would have been in green at some point as well.
Yeah, but then again, this is more of a. He's got D9. He is denied access.
Yeah, BR class. Salty's a BR class 07, so he was in. Yeah, he was in blue and green. Yeah, he was in blue and green and yellow and orange.
Yeah, so this is my Northwestern Railway delivery for him because, he matches in with the fleet. Oh, speaking of matching in with the fleet, updates to Alfred. First of all, we've got to move James to Brains. So that push along Gordon, yeah, his tender wheels went to this. So it is 460 Alfred. I really like it. And it looks right at home with the rest of the lot. Like Gordon, Edward, Winston, Croghan, and Henry.
Yeah, and Eddie's got a fair point, Zane. He says, I mean, in an industrial setting, Salty could be read in the Railway series, because, I mean, he is owned by the docks and not British Railways.
Yes, but at the same time, Northwestern Railway colors. Also, just, let's be honest, green over red. And then there's Markland.
I mean, Salty was green when he first came to Soda, because that could be him in his BR livery. And then once he was purchased from the Northwestern by Brendan Docks Shipping Company, then he gets painted red. And I think that's what their explanation is for it.
Yeah, but at the same time, he looks more at home. If I bring up, the green one looks more at home with other engines of his that work on a Northwestern. Like, why did I bring Class 40? I don't know. Does it look good beside it? Yes. But let's actually find a Northwestern engine. Or let's say I'll bring over 3 to 4 examples. Example 1 is Paxton. Actually, I like how Paxton's actually in NWR diesel colors. Nice touch. Derek and Boko, along with Bear, Daisy, etc. You get the point. So, but this isn't the focus on the green one. So, thank you, Steelworks Thomas G21. So yeah, these two. The specific comment was from TrainFan13345. Let's just watch that one, Train Guys Customs. Edward, that's TV series wise, not railway series.
You mean Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. Okay, so do you guys have a custom Garrett, I believe that's supposed to say?
Okay, Zane, you have 2 minutes left and I'm going back to trains.
Okay. But what is that word? G-A-R-R.
Yeah, it'd be Garrett. It'd be Garrett, because there is no such thing on a railway called a Garrett.
Yeah. So no, neither. I mean, I could make a Garrett, but at this time, no, not not
Just
during.
get another Gordon tender. Put Gordon's tender, Gordon, and then another Gordon with the magnet swap round. Make a huge carrot. I've done that before.
You realize I've got an extra Gordon tender, right? So where is it? It's somewhere on the table. So I guess it's on the table. Did you guys get the pun? Yeah. Zane, you need to do streams. I wish I could.
I might make an NWR blue Garrett, but I'll be reskinning Soda Workshops because I'm not building it because I can't.
Yeah, but
I can't physically with my own models.
Yeah, it seems like people really enjoy my customs. Yeah, I should really do more custom spotlights.
Yes.
So I guess also Marklin. Marklin's also one of my I don't give him as much credit as I should, but I really love this Marklin custom. He just doesn't get as much love as the others. And it's a shame he doesn't, because it's a good custom. Only thing I'd improve on him is straighten out this slant here. Thank you. I've never... Oh, but there is one video. And just to say this now, I do have a... Yes, Marklin is a very good character, despite what other...
We have 2 Wooden Railway Edwards.
Yes. Eddie and Wooden Railway Eddie. That's how I'm referring to both of you from now on. Not in my universe. Marklin ain't dying because, you know, laws. You're legally not allowed to scrap Marklin. We already have, Eddie. I'm guessing your stream is just delayed a bit.
Yeah, YouTube's delayed by 6 seconds.
Ah.
That's just how it goes with streams.
Yeah, I should really do a custom streams, but I've got to get permission for all that stuff, and it's just a whole bunch of crap.
So instead you use up time on everyone else's streams.
Yeah, because just because I'm not allowed to stream on my channel doesn't mean there's no rule against me being on streams on other channels. I'm a loophole man. If you guys don't know me, I am a very good negotiator.
Okay. Right, I'm going to save edits on this in a minute, and then we'll get round to driving some engines on this route, actually, because I haven't gotten around to doing that, really. So we'll just save that and then go into driver.
Okay, so both me and Ben, fun fact, we both do have videos that we actually hate on our channels.
Before we continue with that, I just want to state that this stream is supposed to be on the TWA Trains channel, but because nobody's actually really subscribed to it, I decided there's no point because nobody would come, like last video that I put on there. And also, I'm still waiting for permission to stream on that channel. But you know, if I grab the TWA Trains channel link, please subscribe to it, because once the streams get verified, that's where they will be from now on. Like once streaming is verified on there, that's where they'll be going.
Okay. But yeah, back to the videos we both hate. Mine specifically is the most viewed one because the customs in it is awful. The Wellsworth and Suttery crew. Colin and Lily looked fine. They were fine. The engine that ruins it is Adam. Oh, that Adam custom. Thank God I turned it into something else. And then I forced Ben and then a few of my friends forced me to call the new custom Zane because it had my first engine or my custom engine face and it looked like me. They say.
I mean, it did though.
Yeah, Ben was one of those friends. I'm pretty sure the people who forced me to call it that was Cameron, Edward, Dax, and Ben. We were all on a call. We were talking because if you didn't know, all of us were good chums.
Okay, let's see how many subscribers the channel goes up by.
Oof.
By one subscriber.
Oh, the poor chap. He said his videos are. Yeah. That is a sad moment.
How do you rip off magnets from a TWA model?
A lot of patience, a lot of strength, and a saw.
Which I don't have, so I can't do that.
Or an
extra magnet off something. If I want to get the magnet off an engine, I have to get a saw out and spend well over 2 hours doing that.
What I do is that my grandma taught it because they're technically just really long nails. I usually use the back edge of a hammer. Or I use an X-Acto knife, get it as wide open as I can, and then, just pull it off.
Okay, we're going to be testing the freight train capabilities of this underground tunnel that I built. And then we're going to see if I can get this yard to work out the way I designed it to, because I haven't actually practiced yet.
Also, me and Ben do not claim any liabilities for if you get hurt. Do not try this at home.
Yes, do not try it at home. Try it anywhere else but home. That's what I don't get when it says do not try this at home. It's like they're purposely saying try this literally anywhere else but at home.
Or at least get your parents' supervision. My grandma taught me the first time we had to do it. She is a very skillful woman. Okay,
so which engine should take over from this class 37? Should we get David, Den, Elliot, Glenn, or that's it. Just as an example, actually no, there's only 2 proper freight engines really. Which one, David or Den?
Dart.
Okay, I'm going to make the audience vote. David or Den? Just for example, Den is on the left, David's on the right. Just so that you know who is who.
That silence of me saying Dart, though, that was funny.
I mean, I do have a model of Dart on here.
Yes.
Abandoned in the colony.
Oh, sad.
I have a version of him without the smoke box as well. I could even say he died in that colony instead. There you go, have a look. David or Den? David. Okay, David it shall be. Sorry, Den. Let's just put a sad face on him because he's not wanted.
Shrek.
There we go. Okay, goodbye. Go pull an express train. The audience
Neil. Luke said Neil.
No, Neil does not exist on this railway. This isn't Sodor.
I thought you said you were building Crobin's Gate.
No, I said the building was Crovan's Gate.
Ah.
I'm using it as something else.
Mm.
I told you this was Norland. Okay, this class 37 is coming to drop off its goods train. We're about to enter the tunnel. But we have enough clearance. There we go. Yeah, okay, and in we go into the tunnel. Let's see, can we see the end of the tunnel? Yes, we can. Here comes the diesel. And here it comes. Ascending from the depths of the underground tunnel.
Mm.
And then we'll just see if this method will actually work. So we're going to slow down a bit. Just check the chat. Points are set in the right direction to uncouple and move out the way. So we'll just bring the train to a halt. Right, and we have stopped. No, we haven't. We've passed. We've overshot the line.
Huh.
Right, we're going to stop here. And then we'll uncouple the train. And now we're going to head off into the siding. The thing is, this is actually like a real practice on the railway of how they do this. Like transferring goods from one line to another. There we go, we stop there. And then David, with his definitely weirder horn, is going to start backing up in a minute. There we go. Then we'll just stop here for a second. See if we backed up far enough to change the points. There we go, and off we go. See, that wasn't hard, was it?
No. Immediately crashes into the diesel.
No, I saw the point later change. And off we go. And there we go. And now this diesel can, well, once this good train's gone by, we can set up. And off that diesel goes, and off we go. Right. Now we're about to go on to cleaner rails. There we go. And off we go onto the main line. Now, assuming I set all the points right, we shouldn't head into the locomotive works. Good. Everything's Here's the express goods diesel. There's the diesel depot over there. Chipfield TMB. And we are approaching the station, so we're going to slam on the brakes because we're going way too fast. I'm just going to pause it for a second because I really want to go over to the other side of the bridge. Just have a look at this bridge and look how nice it is, and then you'll see David cross over in a minute. There we go, into the station with our DLS goods train. Right, now let's see if that other tank engine will like it here. What was that again? Was it in a G6 or something? Yeah,
I have no idea.
No, you hadn't joined the stream by then. There we go. Here's the G6. And off we go. Oh, this is a nice cat. This is the tank engine that will be running down this line with the Ginty. Okay, well, at least we know this works. All right, who's got a suggestion for a race down this line now?
Fowler versus Gordon.
Fowler versus Gordon.
Yeah, that would be fun.
All right, I mean, it's not Soda Stories of Chaos. It's Soda Stories of Chaos, but all right. Fowler versus Gordon. Let's see, where's my Fowler? So there we go, there's Fowler.
Mm-hmm.
There. And then Gordon. Which version of Gordon?
I guess we could do the ones with the side.
What?
You know those? Oh, is that still in production?
What is?
The Gordon with the side flaps. Pretty sure you're calling it the wrong thing.
The smoke deflectors.
Smoke deflectors. Thank you. I was thinking.
No, I haven't started reskinning it yet because I need to ask for permission.
But that looks pretty epic. So, well, Norwester.
Yeah, once I can get someone to add a face mesh onto it, then it should be fine. Railway Series, Gordon. There we go.
Epic.
Now let's just make sure they're lined up properly. The smoke is very lively. We'll get it so that they're lined up correctly. Light engine head codes for the both of them. There we go. Now they are ready to settle this battle out. Oh, no, it's ended up over here. Yeah. What happened to the track? Oh, there we go. We need to just race all the way back down to this section of the line. All right, is everyone ready for the Gordon versus Fowler race?
Oh.
2 speed engines are ready to fight. I can't wait till I get a custom face pack made for Fowler, though. It'll be even better.
Oh, we already have one, Ben. There's already a Big City Engine face pack.
Is it 2D, though?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll send it over to you, actually.
Okay, thank you. Right, let's see. Gordon, HST versus Neil, okay. Scotsman versus James. Gordon, Hubert versus Hubert. Oh yeah, Hubert. Okay, there we go. Okay, right. Let's get this race done, and then we'll do some more quests on a different part of the island, on another route that's got more detail. Right, let's go. Place your bets, everyone.
I think it's probably going to be Gordon, but
yeah, he's already.
Yeah. To be fair, I like the more realistic version of Reginald. Or I call him Reginald, you call him Fowler. I potato. They're the same character.
And Gordon is way off into the lead. Fowler's still crawling along. I think it's simple who's going to win this. I felt the wind rush past this camera. Let's follow Gordon.
It's just like that one race I had with Boko and Derek.
All right, I'm going to start slowing Gordon down now because we're approaching the station and it ends in a turntable. Gordon got to 106 miles per hour.
Now let's go check on Reginald.
I will in a minute. I'm just going to get him onto the turntable and turned around and out of the way of Reginald. Fowler. Because we need to get him turned out. Well, I don't even need to turn him out.
No.
I just need to back him into the side.
Of course, I knew that Clive and Matthew aren't the official names. Eddie, have you gone mad?
Let's just Put him back there. Right, free roam. There you go. Oh, Reginald has switched over onto the goods line. No. Goodbye, Reginald. he's had enough of Gordon. He's going underneath. He's gone. Well, it's safe to say that Gordon still won regardless.
Wait, how fast did Reggie get?
I need to catch up to him for that. Come on, camera. Let's go get up to him before he gets to the end of the route. How fast is Reginald going? We shall see. He's going 90 miles per hour. He didn't stand a chance. He was going 16 miles per hour slower.
Mm. I'm surprised you didn't realize that there wasn't a different face pack for Reginald. Seeing that that's the one that's on. That's the face pack I've been using for the profile picture for the train gang.
The train gang. Okay, let's go and have a look. Oh, that's why, because the photo's really blurry, so I can't. The photo's really blurry because it's that small of a logo, so I can't see. I can't see that that's what it is. I thought it was just the regular face pack. Okay, next one is HST versus Neil. Right, for that we're going to go on to a different section of railway. Going to go on to the Warwick to Shipwreck Bay, because this is the one that we used to run on, but when it was back still as Norland, but you know, this one's actually fully detailed. So we'll go on to this one, do 3 more races, and then I'll be ending the stream. So I'll be doing HST versus Neil.
Wait, who's HST?
High speed train, you know, the Intercity 125, Pip and Emma. Scotsman. I'll do Scotsman versus James. That'll be an interesting one. And Hubert versus 10 cents. Well, I don't have any water to do that, but if you don't mind them being on the track, Eddie, then I shall happily do them. Hello, Tank Engine fan 01 game. Right, it should be starting up very shortly. There it is. I don't know if the route's loaded up for everyone watching a stream. Should have done by now. Right, here we are in the city of Warwick. As you can see, the old station has been smashed to pieces and rebuilt into this new fancy thing. Let's see. So let's do Pip and Emma, because I don't really want to get the high-speed train out. Pip and Emma. And I already know who's going to win. So should I put Pip and Emma at half speed just to be fair on Neil?
Yeah.
We'll have the two Neils.
Ooh.
Two Neils versus Pip and Emma, because you know Pip and Emma, they're both their own characters in their own right, so it's only fair that Neil gets another one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. This Neil is annoyed at the state of the world. And this Neil is just happy to be having a chance to race.
Derp face, derp face, derp face, derp face.
Let's go over to here. Just to be fair as well, we need to put them more in line with Pip there. Right. And we'll set them to go. The Neils can go that fast. They can go full. Pip and Emma can go at half. Right. So I'm assuming they're heading the right way. I'm assuming. I don't know if that's actually the case. I need to reverse the train facing for them. Off they go. Oh, well. There we go.
Uh-huh.
No, Pip and Emma. They've gone onto the same line as Neil, Clive, and Neil and Neil. There we go. Because I set the oh no, they're going the wrong way. Because I set the point so that the engines would always be on the right track. So this isn't really built for racing, but eventually I will get a new test track built.
Mm.
I do like the cab view in this. Though it's a lot better than the DLS one.
Mm.
Right. Right, we've given Neil, Clive, and Matthew a head. Neil and Neil a head start, so we'll put Pip and Emma up to full speed now.
Now that you put them to full speed, we all know who's going to win.
Yeah, but Neil and Neil went the wrong way as well. They've gone the farm route. I keep forgetting to change the point so that no engine automatically goes down the farm route.
Uh-oh, Pip and Emma.
Dun 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 dun. I can't see him because of the trees. Come on, Niels. Let's go. There they are. Run, Niels. Run for your life.
Let's call it the end of the. Yeah, full speed was definitely too much of a boost to them, seeing that they're probably going 120 something.
80 miles per hour. Okay, I'll slow him down to half speed again.
Mm.
Now Neil and Neil are winning. Okay, I'll put them up to third speed. Hang on a sec, they're going the wrong way. God, I've not fixed the points up very well, have I?
Mm-hmm.
I still have to work on
it. You've kind of moved them forward.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm doing so they don't get caught on the points and end up going the wrong way again.
Hmm.
Right, there we go. That's exactly where they were before that happened. No, now Neil and Neil are going the wrong way. Our races never go right, do they? This
No.
is just how it goes.
Yep.
And now the game is working because I've been pausing and starting and pausing and starting. Right. Now this time, let's swap them around so they are going the right. They are going the right way now. Okay. No, they're not. Ah, this is so annoying. Right, there we go. Back to this. So let's adjust. Put in there. There we go. We fix this now. There we go. We've made this race more close now. We've made it more fair.
Mm-hmm.
I bet everyone's screaming in the comments. Well, the chat. There we go. We're now climbing up the hill.
Oh
There
boy.
we go. Behind them. Here we go. I'll take a screenshot for this episode's thumbnail because why not? Run, Niels, run! And across the bridge they will go in a minute. There we go.
Once they cross the bridge, up to the next station they win if they keep ahead.
Yeah, there's another bridge. There's another bridge that they've got to get across first.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely close though. There you go. There's the station. Shipwreck Bay.
Wait, they can win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Oh, it's a close one. And yeah, it's safe to say that Neil and Neil have won though because they got to the second bridge first.
Yeah. Yay! They beat those things. Break, you two, break.
Right, there we go. There was that slightly put off race. Everything didn't go quite right, but there we go.
No, Pip and Emma probably would have won, but at the same time, they might have derailed on some of the points.
And I've set all the derailments to realistic as well, so technically they would have gone flying off the rails if they were going any faster.
Mm. So TLDR, Neil would have
So Neil
won.
and Neil are faster than half speed Pip and Emma.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was the next race on the list? Scotland.
TLDR. Mm-hmm.
Right. Railway Series James.
Oh, by the way, how is Tidmouth Net for Nelsbridge coming along?
I haven't finished it.
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, I am still working on that competition for Cog Railway as well, so...
Yes.
Can you really blame me? Right, should we do CGI James and Flying Scotsman or Railway Series James and Flying Scotsman? Oh, GCR 9F, that's a nice tank engine. GCR 1B. Oh, well, I'm just waiting for the. Oh, I think I found what I might want to run my branch line instead. Two little engines like that. Railway Series Flying Scotsman. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I made a Railway Series Great Northern. I forgot to say that to anyone. There you go. Here is Railway Series Great Northern. Yes, I know it's just Adam's face put onto Gordon, but you know.
Yeah.
Flying Scotsman. Ellen Young. Get the 2 tenders. Water tender. The water tender was the thing that came last on Flying Scotsman, so we need to find his coal tender. Coal tender Ellen Young. There we go. Right. There we go. 2 tendered Flying Scotsman versus James. Who will win? Right, James, you're full speed. Flying Scotsman, full speed. Right, is everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello, Depot engine.
Let's go. Right, who do you think will win? The King of Steam or the Splendid Red Engine?
King of Steam.
I just need to stop it here for a second because of hang on. Oh, where's the free roaming? Because I do know that the points are set to go down the other bridge. I just need to fix that before James. It's on down. Oh no, it won't fix. Okay, hang on. Okay, for this I'm gonna have to put them like this, okay? Otherwise James will end up going down the wrong line and the race won't be fair. And I can't change it when they're this close, so let's just put them in the spots that they were. Right, there we go. And back we go again. Here we go. Here's the race. There's James in the lead. Flying Scotsman just needs to be a bit better at acceleration. But there won't be a doubt that Flying Scotsman will catch up to James eventually. And there they go. They're going down the hill now. James is still in the lead, but Flying Scotsman is picking up speed.
Ooh, my nipple's on its way.
All right. James is still. Flying Scotsman still needs to catch up to James. He's going so fast, the scenery's struggling to load in. There's James up ahead. Please say I've got the points set the right way this time. Yep, okay, good. Right, there's James up ahead. Flying Scotsman is catching up though. They'll be all over for James in a minute. Let's see how happy he's looking. There you go. He looks so happy, and then Flying Scotsman's about to catch up to him. Yep, Flying Scotsman's coming. He's catching up. And there he goes. He's overtaken James. Flying Scotsman is about to win. And Flying Scotsman has moved in front of James. And there we go. Flying Scotsman is the winner. It's as simple as that.
So what do I win?
What?
I said I think Scotsman will win.
Oh, that's just you thinking.
So I don't win anything.
Okay, the next one is Hubert versus 10 Cents. There we go, there's Hubert. And then 10 Cents will have to kind of merge in with Hubert in order to be a fair race. And there's 10 Cents. There you go. He's having to merge in with Hubert so that it's a fair race. Right, now we all know Hubert is faster than 10 Cents anyway, so let's put him at half speed. 10 Cents, we will do the thing and put him at full speed. We're now inside 10 Cents. And there's Hubert there. And off they go. Oh. Qualified DCC driver. Gain 100 hours driving experience with any train in DCC mode. There you go. I've earned a certificate on this stream. There goes 10 Cents. We already know who's going to win this, don't we? How do you get the thing on Hubert to work? Because there isn't an option for the pantograph now. Right, we are now here. Oh, what happened? Seems you've had a crash, everyone. 10 Cents has gone onto the same track as Hubert and crashed into him.
So 10 Cents is faster.
Yes. In the words of Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, and on that bombshell, it's time to leave. Thank you and good night, everyone.
Well,
depending on how many people want to stay, though. Zane, copyright. Zane.
It's off.
Good. Right. Asher says, what did I come back to? Well, we were doing races, Asher, so there's your answer.
Hey Ben, what type of steam locomotive that if you could feature you would put in Solar Stories of Chaos?
What do you mean?
Like if you had to choose any type of steam locomotive that isn't already a Thomas character, which steam locomotive would you choose?
Tornado. And I would want Jeremy Clarkson to voice Tornado.
Other than Tornado, because he's just an A1 Pacific. I meant like an actual type of. I didn't mean like. I meant a steam locomotive class, not a. You know.
Well, then the A1 then. The A1 peppercorn. The A2 peppercorn thingy.
And okay.
Because I want Tornado. I want Tornado to appear in Thomas and Friends.
Yeah, he'd be a fun inclusion, but other than Tornado.
I hate how in Big World Big Adventures, whatever country they went to had at least 7 British engines just in different colours put there.
Yeah.
It's like any engine that has got a face and has a speaking role is a different character, but the background engine should have at least been new designs at least. It's just like saying, hey, look, there's Henry. That's where he's gotten to. He's left Sodor and gone to China.
You sailed away to China
Yeah.
in a little rowboat to find you.
And it's just ridiculous.
Well,
all right. This is where we end the stream. We've gone 10 minutes. No, not even that. Yeah, we've gone 10 minutes overtime nearly. So, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson, and on that bombshell, it's time to leave. Thank you and good night. Thank you for coming, everyone.
So, are we going to do the countdown thing or?